Greetings and welcome to this week's Knoll Lutheran Midweek Check In. This past Sunday I preached about the gift of Sabbath and how in the very first creation story in Genesis, God set aside the seventh day as a day of Sabbath, as a day of ceasing activity. And paradoxically, even though God ceased activity, creation continued because tranquility and peace and serenity were created as a result of that ceasing of that activity of creation. And I think that's instructive for us. Sometimes we think that life is all about being busy and go, 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 and we wear our busyness as a badge of pride. God, however, has created us to experience Sabbath and built that into the fabric of our very being. All of us need a time to cease activity so that we can experience that peace and tranquility that God also desires for us. Well, you may know that our mission statement is growing the fruits of God's kingdom, and that comes from Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23. And there we hear that the fruits of the kingdom are love and joy and peace and patience and kindness and gentleness, generosity, faithfulness, and self-control. I invite you to take a time each day or part of a week, or maybe just once a week, to reflect on where have you experienced one of those fruits of the Spirit, one of those fruits of the kingdom. This past Sunday, I talked about the fruit of joy and my experience at Old Faithful Geyser at Yellowstone National Park. I had some extended time there, and so yes, I did take in the geyser and took in the beauty of it and the wonder of it. But after that, I came back a couple other times and just sat and watched the faces of those who were seeing the geyser for the first time. And I saw the joy and the awe and the wonder in their faces. And as I did, I also experienced joy through the gift of those other individuals. Well, I invite you to look for times of joy. Maybe you've experienced it yourself, or maybe you're going to take delight in the joy that other people are experiencing and be able to participate in that. And as you do, remember that God is present where those fruits of the kingdom are present. So when you are having joy or seeing joy in others, or love or peace or patience or kindness, whenever you are experiencing or seeing those in others, God is there. God is present. That's one of the gifts of the Sabbath, is for us to be in relationship with God, to find and create space. God wants that for us so that we can be fulfilled and renewed and replenished as God's very own creation. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week and that you too have a time of Sabbath and a time of remembering that you are a beloved child of God, and that these fruits of the kingdom are evidence and signs of God's presence in your life and in the lives of those in our world. Again, thanks for watching. Peace be with you.